We welcome you to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School. This Muncie Media Sports brings you high school basketball. Girls basketball tonight as the Brewer Witches have slid into town here in Tiger Town as they arrived late, and we're starting early to get them back on the road as the snow has picked up. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munson, Gary Burrill, doing our analyst role. Dick Layton on stats. Owen Munson is on his way back from swim at the Y, so I'm taking over camera duties and play-by-play until Owen is able to get here safely. Chris Wheeler doing our production here tonight. Well, we welcome you to the Gardiner Area High School campus, the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium, the site for tonight's game. Gary Verhill, the Gardiner Tigers, off to a great stretch here. They'll face their counterpart in colors, the black and orange of the Brewer Witches.
Right, Robin. The Gardiner Tigers come in here with a 6-0 record here on the season, #1 in Northern Maine Class A, and the Tigers have yet to meet a match that they can't overcome. They had a tough game with the Lawrence Bulldogs back at the beginning of the season, but so far they've been coasting. Like I mentioned the other night, the biggest struggle that Gardiner has is getting a good start, but I'm thinking tonight things may be different here. One big thing tonight is Coach Mike Gray is absent tonight. I think he decided to go to one of his concerts instead of tonight. He thought Brittany Sally Giroux, his head coach tonight. She has been running this JV program.
See Brittany on the right of our screen right now.
And what a job she has done with this program. Her and Coach Gray work together so well. Coach Gray's got a fantastic coaching staff. They've been with him. They're very dedicated. They're very loyal.
Coach Prey right there in the middle, Gary, as we're showing on the screen.
Yeah, she is right there. And Brittany's going to put her hands in the fire here tonight. I came through the door, and she ran right up to me. She said that she was going to take over for Coach Gray, and I was all excited because Brittany's one heck of a mentor. And
yeah, we're not excited that Coach Gray's out tonight, but certainly the program in good hands, as you say, Gary.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. Don't take that serious what I said. Coach Gray's a little ill and under the weather, and couldn't make it here tonight. So we hope you're feeling better, Mike, and you'll be back in school on Monday.
Sure, you're watching here tonight, Coach Gray. Get well soon.
Let's take a look at the Brewer girls. They're 2-4, coached by Chad Labrie. And they've had 2 wins. They've had 1 win over the Mount Blue Cougars and Messalonsky also. And they've got a couple sophomores. Allie Flagg is one of the sophomores you'll hear tonight. Jillian Ford is a freshman, and she's a 3-point shooter, so keep your eye on her. And down under 5'11 senior, Jenna McQuarrie. She works the boards for the Witches. Here's another factor tonight. The Brewer Witches are about 85 miles away from home, and they're going to head back tonight in a snowstorm, and they've got to get up tomorrow because they've got another ball game with Mount Blue. So a tough 48 hours.
Are they at Mount Blue tomorrow, Gary?
No, Mount Blue's going to come to Brewer so they can sleep an extra half hour in the morning. Yeah. And we've got the lineups coming here soon.
We're waiting for
starting lineups, I should say.
We're waiting for the voice of the Tigers, Josh Jenkins. I'm not sure.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bergoli Gymnasium for tonight's girls basketball KVAC matchup between the visiting Witches of Brewer High School and your home team, Gardiner Tigers. I ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times while in attendance at tonight's game. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. Before introducing the players, I would like to take a moment to recognize our officials across the state of Maine. There is a shortage of officials in every sport. We are grateful for officials that we have this evening. Without them, there would be no event for our kids tonight. If you are interested in becoming an official, please contact your school's athletic director for more information. Thank you. And now the starters for the visiting Brewer Witches. Number 10, Ali Flagg. Number 11, Jillian Ford. Number 20, Mariah Roberts. Number 23, Jenna McQuarrie. And number 33, Grace Labrie. Brewer is coached by Chad Labrie and assisted by Tanner Ross, Tracy Goodrich, and Jordan Goodrich. And now the starters for your Gardiner Tigers. A junior, number 14, Taylor Takatsu. A senior, number 21, Savannah Brown. A senior, number 22, McKenna Johnson. A senior, number 23, Megan Gallagher. And a senior, number 44, Lizzie Gruber. Gardiner is coached tonight by Brittany Giroux and assisted by Kristen Prey. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Nick Daigle and Mr. Richard Nolan.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Tip-off from Gardiner after these messages.
The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily basis, but also is the safest and most reliable. NEAA's facility at KBXM includes a spacious heated hangar, classroom space, and a private briefing room, which make for an optimal learning experience. So, come fly our 2021 Cirrus SR20 and experience the Cirrus life.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. Back here to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. Rob Munson, Gary Verhill, Dick Layton on stats. Owen Munson on his way to join us from swim. Chris Wheeler doing the production here tonight. Tigers moving right to left on your screen. I may be a touch behind on the play-by-play as I'm also running the camera and doing play-by-play right now, so bear with us. Inside it goes. Takatsu. Inside to Gruber. Gruber, triple team, doesn't matter, goes up, drops it home.
Nice job by Lizzie Gruber, up over with the right hand.
Brewer answers quickly. Who was that, Gary?
There was number 33, Grace Labrie, the 6'2" freshman.
Tigers in the half court. The taken good for, I'm not sure who that was. We're switching in. No one's taking over camera, so I'll go back to play-by-play, and we'll be back to normal. Why don't you pick it up, Gary, while I switch back over?
You see the Witches pulling the ball out. That's Ali Flagg, one of the big scorers. From the corner, Grace Labrie takes it, and Taylor T passes out. And they're up the court. And looks like the Tigers are going to be shooting a little more than we've seen in the past here, this first quarter. And Lizzie's going to get called for a travel on that. Tigers come back and they set up in a man-to-man defense here. Flag brings the ball up, looks around to the left side, over to McQuarrie. McQuarrie's looked somebody open down in the corner. And that goes on, nice pass, baseline. That was a beautiful pass. I think that was Jillian Ford, number 11, yeah.
So tied here at 4. Thanks, I'm back in the saddle here where I normally am. Thanks, Owen, for rushing back from swim as we started early tonight. Takatsu's going to pop outside. Oh, net for Takatsu, bangs down a 3 ball. Gruber with the deflection, up and under and foul.
Taylor's going to get called for that. Be her first foul.
Jenna McQuarrie to the free throw line. Going to see the replay here. Takatsu takes a rare 3 for her, but she's got a good shot, Gary. Yeah. We're always saying that Taylor's almost unselfish to a point. That time she found herself wide open, knocked it home. So both teams are off to a good start here, Gary.
They are, and I'm back on Taylor now. She's got the ability. She could play all 5 positions. I mean, she can. A great ball handler. Really tough under the boards. So Brewer looks like they're going to try to full court press them, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, we haven't seen that often.
No. The Tigers are hard here. 10
well,
points.
the 2 normal post players for the Tigers come down and hit back-to-back threes, Takatsu and then Gruber. McQuarrie's taking a right at Gruber down the baseline. Back outside, Takatsu gets a steal. Gets a tip, I'm sorry, in the backcourt. No danger there. They'll reset the offense here. Will the Witches. On the take here is Roberts. Roberts goes and foul on Takatsu.
I think that's going to be on Lizzie Gruber.
I mean, on Gruber. I looked right at Lizzie and said Takatsu. So that's good. We'll take a look here at this 3 by Gruber, Gary.
Yeah, right from the 3-point line. A beautiful shot from the outside. Lizzie can hurt you outside and inside. She's tough around the post.
10-8. Good start, both teams. This has been one of the best starts we've seen, I think, of any of the games we've done so far. Both these teams getting after it. 5:13 left here, first quarter action. Tigers, as you said, Gary, have not been afraid to shoot. There goes another one. Up and good. Tigers have hit 3 threes out of the gate. Savvy Brown, as we call it, downtown Savvy Brown that time. On the take here is Flag. She got it deflected away. Johnson with it here. McKenna having a little trouble finding it. Does. Gets it to Gruber. Gruber no hustle.
She laid that up with her right hand.
No hesitation is what I meant to say by Lizzie. Put it right back up and in. 15 points quickly here. Travel call. Chris Wheeler earned his money here tonight as he's getting busy with the replays early on in this one. McKenna Johnson. So Tigers taking it from downtown. Looped inside. Kick back outside. 3 by Brown. Up and no good. Rebound. Takatsu's got it. Tried to get it in underneath, but she got held. You like that idea, Gary. You've been a proponent of the Tigers' bombs away. Get Gruber and Takatsu, 2 of the better rebounders in the whole Class A basketball underneath.
That's right, Rob.
And held ball. That'll go over to Brewer. So welcome in. If you're just joining us for a 6:30 start, you're early for a 6:30 start. You were late for the early start of this one. 4:13 left here.
Oh, that was a nice move right there by
scoop move there, but didn't get down. Johnson inside. Brown. She goes up. Almost.
Nice effort.
Almost got a miraculous shot in.
Yeah. Savvy just missed that.
Well, you know who else was planning on a 6:30 start is the voice of the Gardiner Tigers, Josh Jenkins. And I think what's happened to a lot of people, this flurry action that's turned into really snowing out has made it difficult, particularly the back roads. I think the main roads were okay. How'd you do coming in from Augusta? Always said it was okay coming in from Augusta. Lips out.
Grace
Labrie got the rebound.
Yeah. Labrie, a 6'2 freshman, as I mentioned earlier.
Tigers matched up as they usually do here. Roberts is going to spin it outside for the three. No. Rebound goes loose. And Emily Brown got tied up on the baseline a little bit, caused her to travel. Well, these Brewer numbers for the colorblind guy are hard to see, Gary. And ponytails make it harder, too.
They are difficult to see.
We'll get him. Jillian Ford with it outside. Ford lays it off. Pop downtown there by Flag. Gruber with the rebound. She gets tangled up from behind. McQuarrie going to get called on the rebounding foul.
Yeah, I think that's going to be Grace Labrie. You are having trouble with these colors, aren't you, Rob?
Yes.
That was number 33.
Well, quick timeout, and we want to thank all the fine folks that have donated to us during the course of this year so far. Finally got around to making that donation scroll, and we'll put that up right now and try to keep it updated. Donna Stebbins, the most recent addition to it, and Donna doing a great job on recaps after the game,
yes,
isn't she? She gets on Facebook and she's like a Doggy Mariner Jr.
Well, this would be a good. This would be a real good area to start a newspaper. I'm serious.
Want to wish our good buddy Mark Pooler the very best of luck. He may be in surgery right now and not watching the game, as Mark came out of work last night after a day of toiling and slipped on the ice, went down, broke his hip, spent the night in the hospital. His wife Sandra there with him, and he was supposed to be operated on today. They couldn't get to him, so they were hoping to operate tonight. Mark, if you're watching, get well soon. Brown goes, cut off, dips inside. That was forced inside and stolen away by Mariah Roberts. Ahead to Flag. Flag got cut off underneath by Carver now in the game. Flag got it back outside. They'll swing it there. Jillian Ford. Ford backs into the paint. Got to get out. Roberts holding him now. Up, out, and rebounds loose. Gruber's on the floor for it, trying to get it loose, and she pries it loose and
somebody wide open.
Keeps a player alive. And black ball. Carver trying to make the play, and Savvy Brown doing what she does, reads the rebound, and sometimes she'll release.
Yeah,
we saw the other night, they picked her up pretty well.
She was wide open on that play there. It was just a little late on the pass down.
Held outside now, Roberts looking for some help. Ford's got it now. Jillian Ford. Emily Brown on her. Try to hedge these picks. Take and kick out. They try to get it to Labrie. Stolen away. Megan Gallagher dribbles out of trouble. Gallagher. Here she comes. Underneath.
Nice job.
And Tigers, couple of chances, can't get it.
A little anxious there.
Had more time, I think, Gary.
Yeah, she had 3-on-1. Probably should have brought that over to the middle.
Tigers have doubled up so far. The Witches, 16-8. In the corner now, Labrie goes baseline, tipped away. McQuarrie now. She tries to muscle into the paint. Can't do it. Carver doing a good job on her on the D. Jillian Ford. Ford, tricky dribbles out of trouble. Back cut. Tigers pick it up. Brown with some good defense there. On the take now, Ford. Won't go. Blocked. Tigers got numbers. Lizzie into the corner there to Gallagher. Gallagher couldn't handle it. Back to Gruber. Gruber on the swoop. Puts it up. Won't go. Tries to rebound, but Brewers pick it up. Here they come. Flag. Alley Flag goes into trouble and gets fouled.
Personal foul number 11, Emily Brown. First personal foul, 13 foul.
Foul on Emily Brown here first.
Well, 16 points for the Tigers. That's a good sign here tonight.
Coach Giro across the way filling in for Mike Gray. Sure, Mike's watching tonight, under the weather tonight. Allie Flagg, the 5'3" guard. She's a sophomore. Young team for Coach Labrie, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, they're
500 on the season, aren't they, Gary?
No, they're 2 and
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
2 and
yeah.
4.
Played a tough schedule though.
Hands in the way there by Allie Flagg.
First personal foul, 14 foul.
Thanks for joining us. This would have been just about the start of the game, but we've almost played a quarter.
That's good.
Comes out to Johnson. Inside Takatsu. Kicks it back outside. And into the scoring column on her first shot of the game is Taryn Nichols. So Taryn pops one home. Tigers, as they normally do, good rotation already. Takatsu got a piece of it, knocked it out. Good hands, knocked the foul there by Taylor Takatsu.
This is one of the better quarters, first quarters we've seen the Tigers play.
Yes, sometimes they've started a little bit slowly. Threw it off McKenna Johnson. McKenna's going, wow. What was that? She's turned her back to the inbound playing basket defender. Almost stolen away there by Kylie Nichols.
Good hustle by Kylie.
So Tigers have gone about 9 deep, Gary, something like that?
Yeah, they have.
Dick will be tallying up. He'll give us some first quarter stats. Spin inside, nicely done, powered up, but Takatsu rips a board. That was a good take inside by McQuarrie, but she wasn't able to get it home. Tigers with numbers. Nichols
passed the shot up
and knocked away.
Kylie might have thought a little differently on that and taken that. You're up by 8 points here in this first quarter with 20 seconds left.
Come out to Johnson.
That's a nice decision.
Beautiful left-handed shot there by McKenna Johnson. I've got the Tigers down for 4 threes. Dick will let us know for sure here when we come back to start the second quarter action. This is Kaylee Dorr now in the game. McQuarrie popped outside by Flagg at the buzzer, and it won't go. So we played one. You see the score, 21-10. We'll take a break. We'll go out on this replay. This is going to be the McKenna Johnson 3.
Wide
Steps
open,
back,
yeah.
wide open on the inbounds play. And
she has such a beautiful arc on that ball. So.
Tradition and excellence are long-standing hallmarks of Gardiner Tigers athletics. Burke's Roofing and Masonry is likewise proud of our tradition of excellence. Our team of professional roofing contractors has more than 40 years of combined experience, as well as the training and knowledge to get the job done right the first time. We are proud to be a second-generation family-owned and operated business. Call us today for all your roofing and masonry needs.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
back here, second quarter action coming up. Dick, what do you got for stats?
I got Gruber with 7 and Savannah Brown with 6 for Gardner and McQuarrie with 4 for Brewer.
And how many threes by the Tigers? I had them for 4.
Threes,
4
yeah.
threes, yeah. So that's some of their best shooting of a quarter. 21-point quarter, Gary.
Yeah, for the first quarter, one of the best first quarters they've had.
Little inside, outside, popped home. That was Labrie from the outside.
6'2" freshman. She's got some good years coming.
Yeah, I got to think Coach Labrie is going to be happy to have a freshman playing for him for years. As we said, kind of Brewer in a little bit of a rebuild this year, but they got some good young players out there. Pop downtown, and there's one of them right there.
Yeah.
Allie Flagg.
Allie Flagg, 5'3" sophomore.
Got the lead down.
Tipped out of bounds.
They're not Brewers not playing like a 2-14.
No, as you said, they had a tough schedule, Gary. They play some of the irons.
Yeah, they have. They've had a tough schedule so far.
Goes in the Nichols. Nichols can't get it to go. Second chance, no.
Oh.
And flag for 2. Gallagher swoops in. What a counter different win. So good run here in the second quarter. 7-0 run to start the quarter by Brewer. Ring around the Rosie and in. Pretty good crowd in here tonight again, Gary.
Surprising, isn't it, when you step outside?
Still, students are staying away in droves. We've got to address that, find out what's going on with that. 23-17. Got a really good team in here. Good take by Allie. Flag for 2. 9 points for Flag. Gruber back in, kicks it back outside. Nichols set for 3. That's going to be short and out of bounds. Brewer ball. "9-2 run here for Brewer to start the second quarter. Coach LeBrie clapping across the way as he should. Chad's got to be happy with the way this thing started here in the second quarter. Dorr left it off outside. McQuarrie dips it inside. Kick back outside, and that's the game they want to play, inside-outside. You can see it. Going to go off of Brewer, so it'll be Tiger ball. Gruber, Nichols, Grady, Megan Gallagher with the basketball, and McKenna Johnson with it now. McKenna goes left side, kicks it back out to Gruber. Gruber says, "I'll shoot." Off the iron, won't go. Rebounds bumped around, but they'll let that contact go. Comes Ellie Flag. Flag has been a dynamic player so far tonight. That one's tipped around and players on the floor. Flag. Got a little arm bar there. They will call. 5:23 left here, second quarter. I remind you, our timing is not official. Chris does a pretty good job of keeping that right within seconds.
That foul was on Megan Gallagher.
Just the first. 5 fouls on Brewer, 4 on the Tigers. Brewer moving quickly on the baseline. The float is good. I think that was Dorr. Yeah, Dorr, her first basket of the game. A nice move. Grady inside, but very deep. And a push out of bounds. 6 foul, no shots. It'll be Tiger ball underneath. So good second quarter for Brewer. They've got this down to a 2-point game.
Yeah.
Tigers came out shooting lights out. Gallagher way downtown. That doesn't matter. High test. Fifth 3 of the game. Knocked away out of bounds.
I think Megan Gallagher blocked that shot.
Allie Flag had the good take. LeBrie back in the game. She'll match up with Brewer. That's a good matchup as Grace LeBrie at 6'2". Gives Lizzie some competition in the height department. Lizzie Gruber, if you're watching from Brewer, you probably have heard about Lizzie. And Lizzie's 6'4". She's committed to St. Joseph's University, Philadelphia. Division I scholarship for her. Tigers move it quickly. Brown's going to float one outside, in and out, won't go. Gruber, the rebound, up and in. And there's the thing, right, Gary?
That's the game I like to see right there. We got 3 good shooters out there. Throw the ball up and let Lizzie rack up some points underneath there.
She and Takatsu are great offensive rebounders, so you get the kids shooting outside. Brewer's been shooting outside, and again, they knock one down. So that was Roberts hit one. Brown, no. Both teams not afraid to put it up. Lizzie into the Lilliputans, and she'll be fouled.
Personal foul on number 12, Kaylee Doran.
Welcome all our Brewer fans. They do a terrific job. I watched a little bit of the boys game last night, Jim Churchill, his crew, but one of the neat things is the Brewers got some students doing games up there as well on their YouTube.
I couldn't find it.
It was on the Brewer YouTube channel. They do a terrific job of coverage and social media. Dave Utterback is one of the better ADs as far as dipping into the social media, does a great job with that. He's worth a good follow on Twitter. So we're going to have a timeout. We'll take the timeout. Tigers, 3:51 left. They lead it at 30-24. We're back after this.
Don't forget tonight's 50-50 draw.
Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Megan Gallagher won our play of the game last game for Northeast Nutrition and Energy. Who will it be tonight? Try to spread those awards around. Did we get Megan her award the other night, Chris? We did. Good. So the way Tigers. Johnson goes up. She's blocked. That was a nice defensive play by Mariah Roberts. This has been a good game, Gary.
It certainly has, and it's been a clean game. Good officiating.
Well, the officiating's been top-notch all season. These guys killing it. Takatsu's going to go to work. She weaved in. Maybe took a little contact, but they've let that go all night, which has been good, and we've had good flow to this game. Roberts got it right side. Popped down by Flag. No, underneath. Saved. Nice job by Johnson. McKenna gets it back. Looks up. Lizzie ahead. Up and over to Brown. Brown up and in. Nice fast break by the Tigers.
Good look by Lizzie.
Here comes Flag. Kicks it back outside. They get it over in the corner to Ford. Ford will roll it back to Roberts to Flag. LeBrie going to pop it outside. It's deflected. Comes Lizzie. Looks ahead. There's Brown. Little loose, but the follow by Lizzie. Gruber for two.
That's the sign of a good ball player right there, Rob. Follow that ball. Lizzie was way back here outside the three-point line. She still followed that pass.
Made the pass, followed the pass. Tipped away. We'll take a look at this. I'm not sure what we got. We've had so many. Here comes the Gruber play right here. Look at.
Watch the hustle by Lizzie Gruber. Puts in. Most players would quit right back there by the three-point line, but not her.
Well, that was the first one, Gary.
That was the first one.
That was the first one with the pass, and she had back-to-back similar plays and followed. So Tigers down. Not down. The lead had shrunk to 2, down to 2, and they've expanded that back up 34-24. And the Gruber looked outside, went up, couldn't get it, rebounds, kicks it back out. That's a tough pass to handle right there.
There goes her arm over by the score table.
2:17 left here. Fast moving first half. Wow. You'll be able to get your beauty sleep in tonight, Dick.
I thought you was going to say me.
No hope for you. Stolen away.
Free on.
Gruber pulls it out.
Yeah, good job.
Brown put it up. Tigers getting those shots off, and Gary Verhul likes that. Jillian Ford, trouble now. Flag. She's been impressive. She's a nifty ball handler. Back outside now to Ford. She got fouled. Going to be 3, I think. What do you have? What do you have for high scores, Dick?
Personal foul, number 21. First personal foul.
Lizzie now has
Shooting 3.
13. Flag for them is 9.
As we said, we've been impressed with Flag. Dick will have the total stats here coming up here in about 1:44 in the Dick Layton halftime show. Dick's fan club, I think, is putting a cruise together. You can cruise with Dick, we're calling it. Look for more details coming up on that.
Where you going, Dick?
South Gardiner. 34-27. Johnson swoops in and gets fouled. McKenna.
She had her mind made up on that, whether she was going to put it in or get fouled, and she chose to be fouled.
Cute little thing the video production class did. They interviewed the basketball team and who talks the most, who does coach have to get after the most, who's the funniest.
I'd like to play that game. Did you get the answers?
So they went right around and interviewed the kids. That's up on the Facebook page, the Gardiner High School video production page. It's one of those Tic Tacs. You know about Tic Tacs, Gary?
No.
No.
Tic Tacs?
Tic Tacs, I think they call it. That's dropped in by LeBrie. Johnson finds a lane. Swoop a rammer for two.
Nice right-handed layup there towards the basket.
Boy, what a pretty finish for McKenna. Comes Allie Flag. Flag a floater. Wouldn't go. Falls a shot. Takatsu's on the floor for it. Tipped it away, but it came to Ford. Ford did a good job there to keep it alive. Bridges in the game. Gets it right side. Allie Flag. It's got a good matchup with McKenna Johnson. Flag. Good feed, but didn't get down for LeBrie. Tigers will slow it down with 35 seconds. Dick Layton halftime show coming up. Tigers look like they want to take some time off.
Take the last shot.
Johnson. McKenna's had a good last couple of minutes offensively. Brown with it. Tigers running down the clock. Emily Brown into the paint. Kicks it back outside.
Take the three. Some of them.
Kick back outside. Now to come back inside to Kava. Back outside to Takatsu. She puts it up and home. Boy, good ball movement by the Tigers.
Certainly was.
They ate the clock and got the bucket. Well executed. Flag at the buzzer. Rolls it up and would have counted, but didn't go. So Tigers, what a late flourish to the quarter after a good start by Brewer. We've got a 40-29 game. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at McKenna Johnson, as we said, having a great.
Yeah. Watch her drive in and lay that up off her fingertips with her right hand. Banks it off the board and very athletic play.
I just want to let everybody know. I know it's TikTok. I just having a little fun. I wanted to see if Gary might bite on Tic-Tac.
No.
TikTok. Okay, so we're glad you're watching us on Face Chat, and we'll come back after these messages.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Hi, my name is Shana Everson and I'm with the Atlantic Youth Sports Inc. As a nonprofit athletic program, we strive to develop young people into successful athletes and leaders by focusing on 3 values: confidence, teamwork, and respect. Our programs include basketball, lacrosse, softball, and volleyball. Our vision is continuing to build for the community as we have grown to 10+ teams with 3 other athletic programs and having an opportunity to build a home. And because of your support, we have an outdoor court in West Gardiner. Thank you to our volunteers, athletes, and coaches who put in the dedication to create our home. If you would like to donate today, please go to www.aysinc.org/donate and make a difference tomorrow.
We're back here for the Dick Layton halftime stat report. Richard, give it to us.
Okay, Rob. Pretty good game out there, 40-29 Gardiner, but Brewer went on a 9-2 run to make it close, and then Gardiner chipped away a little more to make it the 11 points. They got 21 in the first quarter to Brewer's 10. Brewer got 19 in the second quarter, 29. Equaled Gardiner's 19, so it was 40-29 at halftime. I was impressed with the little guard out there, Rob, Allie Flagg. She's good ball handler, good shooter. She got 9 points. And her counterpart, Grace Labrie, must be the coach's daughter. She's up with 7.
Yeah, and they're both young kids.
Yeah, both look like sophomores out there. Jenna McCorry, 4 foul shots, a couple of foul shots for Nichols. Mariah Roberts with the 3. They're not nothing holding them down from shooting 3s out there. Both teams. Kylie Dorr with 2, Julian Ford with 2, and as I mentioned, Ellie Flagg with 9. She's got 1 foul. Kaylee Dorr has 2. Nobody in real foul trouble. Mariah Roberts with 1. Jenna McCorry with 2. Grace Labrie with 1. And they had 7 turnovers in the first half. Pretty well played game out there. We'll go to Gardiner now. Taylor Takatsu, not usually a good rebound, not usually a shootouts, a couple of threes for 6. Savannah Brown with 10. McKenna Johnson's got a 3. And as a matter of fact, they had 5 threes. Megan Gallagher with 9. Lizzie Gruber with her fine game out there. Good passing, good defense, good rebounding. She's got 12 points. They have 5 turnovers. Nobody in any foul trouble. Megan Gallagher, Megan Gallagher got a foul. Taylor Scott with a foul. And Emily Brown with a foul for the 3 fouls. So it's a pretty good game at halftime between a 2-4 Brewer and an unbeaten Gardiner, 6-0. It's a 40-29 game at halftime.
Thank you, Dick. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Gary Verhill joins us. We'll have second half action here. Coming up after these messages.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
Little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
You see, our next game here will be on the 12th. It's Morse at Gardiner. That'll be boys basketball battle at 6:30. We got basketball battle going on out here. Just underway here, second half. Tigers have been matched up in man the whole game. They get a turnover there. Comes McKenna Johnson with it. She pulls it back out. Ruba late and lays it up and in. Boy, that was nicely done. Just a nice look by McKenna Johnson. She knew Lizzie was coming. Delayed just enough and then laid it off to her.
Almost like she's done that before.
I think Brewer had a good first half. You know, they're on pace to score 60 points, which is going to win you a lot of games, but Tigers, one of the higher scoring teams in the league.
Defensively, though, you hate really to give up 60, 70 points.
Well, part of it is just Allie Flagg has been doing a terrific job, as Dick told you, handling the chores out front. Stolen away, back-to-back turnovers. Tigers getting the job done on D. Thrown ahead and away from Brown. She couldn't handle that one. That was a tough one to handle there. She got spinning. Welcome our Brewer fans in. Great sports community up there at Brewer. Wow, over the years, some outstanding teams in multiple sports. Some legends in the coaching ranks for sure. Ken Perrone, of course, had those great football teams back in the day. Pull back outside now.
Tigers in a tough man-to-man right now.
3 straight turnovers, 3 possessions by Brewer, so you can think. Coach Giro said, hey, listen, let's tighten up on the D.
Yeah.
Didn't join us. Coach Mike Ray out tonight. He's at home watching. Must be tough for Mike to be watching. Johnson going to be shot.
Well, he's in good hands here with Brittany.
Brittany, longtime assistant coach.
She's developed such a, as Coach Gray knows, she has such a closeness with these girls, JV, varsity, and the whole thing.
They're going to get called on the offensive foul. A little possession, a little frustration there by Jillian Ford. And that's 4 trips down, Gary, in the second half of the Witches, and they've come up dry. 3 turnovers in the offensive foul. Tigers have gone out 42-29. Kenna Johnson with it. Gallagher. They'll leave her alone. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. It was almost like Megan thought, well, is anybody going to cover me?
And if you watch that play from the foul line, Lizzie Gruber spun around, and when the ball went through the net, she was there in case it was going to be a
Roberts,
chance.
what a nice finish for the Witches. Scoop back outside. There's Gallagher again. Why not? Fill it up with high test. So Megan getting in a rhythm here. When she goes off like that, it's like our Chris Wheeler firing the fireworks for Central Maine Pyrotechnics.
That's 13 points from Megan Gallagher.
We'll take a look at that last replay right here, Gary.
Yeah.
On the other side of the floor. It doesn't matter where Megan is.
No, she has such a beautiful shot that it's really fun to watch.
Well, Tigers have so many interchangeable roles. Now Gallagher brings it up. They're trying to kick it in the corner to Brown. She'll get it. Gallagher goes back outside. Now they come to a zone being played. Tigers looking to break the zone down. They bang it back outside. Won't go, and rebounds loose. Good job underneath. Staying with that was Grace Labrie. Good job. Nice fast break and finish.
Just a lack of a little hustle.
There's Flag again. Got to give the Brewer Witches credit on that. They ran the floor and finished.
Yeah.
Tigers get a little taste of their own medicine on that one as Flag was able to jump away. Off the glass and in for 3. And Megan Gallagher covers her eyes up and goes, oh my gosh. I don't think I called backboard. Will they count it? Yes, they will, Megan. 51-33. Watch the reaction here. This is funny when we get
it. She got something in her eye after she shot it on.
If we get we'll take a look at it here. So Megan wide open. They get her the ball, and she knows, oh my gosh, I'm going to let this go. She lets it go. And if we can stay with it, stay looking at Megan after it goes off the glass and kicks in, and watch her put her hands up. Let it go, Chris, if you can. When she comes back, she goes, oh my God, I can't believe it. And we might have missed it. We get back for that. McKenna Johnson just back in time for that. But I wanted to show you Megan putting her hands over her eyes. Well, this is a senior group of Gardiner Tigers. That's a nice finish there. Let's finish this thought after we give credit to that play. That was a good, tough, hard-nosed inside by Jillian Ford. Glassed it home off the left side. But this is a Gardiner Tiger group, Gary, that we've seen grow. They came in as, just little puppies back, and a lot of them played as freshmen, got their feet wet, and have progressed up and through. And, last year went to the semifinal game. Of course, the COVID year, they won the what did they call that? The COVID Cup or Capital Cup or something like that. But it wasn't true play. That's a beautiful finish. Cue that one up for us, Mr. Wheeler. We want to give credit to Mariah Roberts on a beautiful finish. 53-37. This has been an entertaining game, Gary. Some great athleticism, some great basketball offense out there tonight.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this Brewer team. It's one of the better teams we've seen.
Of course, the Lawrence game was a hard scuffle affair. Gallagher again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get the pizza ready. Get the pizza ready, Capses. Megan, we've seen this with Megan many times before. You Brewer fans that are watching, this is not unusual. Every now and again, at least once or twice a season, Megan goes off like this. We've seen it consistently here over her career. Of course, when they played Lawrence face guarded her the whole game, wouldn't let her get the ball. Lizzie with the baseball pass down to Gallagher. Gallagher to Brown, unselfishly up and dropped home. What a beautiful play. Emily Brown on the beautiful finish from Gallagher.
There's your Tiger basketball right there. Lizzie looking for that long pass. Somebody down underneath.
58-37. Good muscle play there. Tigers running to Gallagher. Gallagher to Gruber. Gruber finish.
You could see that coming.
Well, we might have some replays to show here, I think, don't we, Chris? So we're going to stay right with this timeout. And Chris has been pumping out the replays tonight, and we've got some here to take a look at, Gary. Chris will try to let us know what's coming up so we can speak intelligently. This is a nice play by Roberts underneath, Gary. Look at her, right into Gruber.
Yeah, she didn't, and circled underneath with that up overhand layup.
Tonight's 50-50 draw is 4-1.
So that's a great finish. Mariah Roberts for the Brewer Witches. Taking it right in the teeth of the defense by Gruber.
1-0.
And Lizzie is very athletic. The baseball pass ahead to Gallagher.
Yeah, this is Gardiner's strong point right here. Getting that ball down the court quick.
Yeah, when they get running like this, they're a hard team to stop. They get everybody involved in it. Again, Tigers on the prowl here. Back to Gruber. And Lizzie off balance on the right side and just goes in and finishes. It was Gallagher just knew Lizzie would be running the floor, and she just threw the ball to space, and Lizzie galloped into it. Off it went.
That's the thing. These girls have played so much together. They know where each other is on the floor.
So I hope you're enjoying the replays that we're able to bring you. We think that's a little distinctive thing that we do here at Muncie Media. To pump out the replay. We've probably had more tonight, Gary, than we have any other game of the season. Chris has been doing a great job pumping out those replays.
We'll be heroes when I get home.
Inside to Gruber. Won't go. One of the rare misses, and here comes Brewer.
Leanne won't come to the games with me because she wants to stay home because Rob shows replays. That's what I was told.
Wow. Well, you know, if you're watching on the Boxcast app or any of that, you've got a DVR capability there. So if you go to Boxcast and watch it there, even during live play, you know, you can go back and watch. You can go back to the beginning. You come in late. You don't have to start it. Excuse me. You don't have to, you know, you can start it late. And the way truly to watch this is on your big screen TV and use the Boxcast app on your Roku.
I like this seat right here.
Yeah, this is nice too. Looped inside, back cut. And Tara Nichols went down heavily, but she bounces up. Taryn back in the game, her first action in the second half.
Taryn's only a sophomore, so she's got a couple good years coming ahead here for the Tigers.
Well, we talk about the core of this team, and of course it is that senior class, but you've got Emily Brown, a sophomore. Kayla Takatsu will be back next year. Bree Smith we haven't seen yet tonight, but she's a junior. Abby Bailey, Megan Carver, Taryn Nichols, who you're seeing right now. They're back next year.
Along with an undefeated JV team so far.
The JV team. Well, it's nice today, Gary, and this is a credit to both these programs, Brewer and Gardiner. They played 3 games. They played freshman JV and, of course, this game. And this young lady's going to be quite a star in her own right here, as she's had a heck of a game, Ellie Flagg. Dick will be able to tell us what she's got. I think she's high scorer.
Tigers are burning the net here.
Round for 3. Was that Emily? I was going to get Dick, and then Flagg again.
Yeah, it was Emily Brown.
Ellie Flagg. Let's bring Dick's mic up, and Dick will tell us what the scoring is. Wait a minute, Dick. Go ahead, Dick.
15 for Flagg.
15 for Flagg. She's having a heck of a game. Nichols outside at the buzzer, won't go. So a good third quarter for the Gardiner Tigers. They lead it 64-41. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Fourth quarter action coming up from Gardiner after this.
Cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Tigers been on fire, Dick.
Yeah, I got Megan Gallagher with 19 points with 5 threes. The flag for them has been a good
She
score.
hasn't. I don't think she's missed a 3, has she, Dick?
No,
I mean,
no.
Brown's going to launch a 3, and she got one. So Tigers. Well, it's snowing out, but it's raining 3s here at the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. Tipped away by Carver out of bounds. So if you're Brewer, you're just going, holy cow. How can we keep up with these kids? That's the problem.
Well, I think they knew they had a tough foe coming in here tonight.
Offensively, they've done pretty darn well, I think. And,
they have, Rob,
They stayed with the Tigers. They had it down within 2 in the second quarter until the Tigers ran out.
They've done about the only team that we've seen in here come this close to offensively would be the Lawrence Bulldogs.
And that was a taffy pull, that game, Gary. They was a low-scoring defensive affair. And, the Tigers can kind of play any way you want to play. You want to play a high-scoring, loosey-goosey, street ball type game? Yeah, they're in for that, Takatsu. And she'll go to the line.
Personal foul number 12, Kaylee Dory. Third personal foul, 13th foul. Shooting 1.
Your friend Harold Campbell with a nice breakdown, Gary. Says the first game he's got to see the Lady Tigers. They're well coached, full of talent, execute with total team effort. All the way Tigers. Thank you, Harold. That's a great synopsis. That's a block by Johnson.
Yeah, Harold, classmate of mine, 1970 graduate here.
Looking down to our left is the alumni corner. I see Todd Johnson and Sam Shaw, Rusty Greenleaf, John LaValle. I think that's John.
Yes, John's here.
All terrific athletes.
Well, look around, Rob.
Back in the day.
This place is filled up in the last hour, so as when we started. We've got a good crowd in here tonight.
Yeah,
if
nice
you look
crowd.
around. A lot of people this year I see are sitting on to the right of us. I think the seats are less money over here.
Is that what it is? Okay. Flag with it. She's had a really good game, as Dick told you. On the take now, Bridges in. Up and in.
Kathleen Bridges.
So Bridges.
She's only a sophomore, so this Brewer team is going to be around for the next 3 years.
Yeah, you can see they're well coached. They execute very well. Hawkins right side now. Johnson. Tigers being patient on this trip. Tipped away, and Brewer will pick it up. Takatsu's up slowly, but she looks okay. Outside, won't go. McKenna Johnson, the quick outlet, and Takatsu ahead. Here comes Taylor. She'll lay it up and home.
That was an easy 2 points for Taylor.
You got 10 now.
Yeah, Taylor had got tied up and was slow to get up and wasn't able to get back on defense, and all of a sudden the Tigers got the rebound and found her.
Megan Carver with that beautiful block.
What a runner that time. Right hand by McKenna Johnson.
These girls are having a heck of a second half here.
Well, Tigers came out, got 4 consecutive stops on defense. Going to get something off the ball. Going to see the replay here, Gary.
Yeah, on this, McKenna Johnson, I think, is going to get... Oh, that.
Now, remember, McKenna's left-handed, and she came down, switched the ball to the right hand, and that was not an easy shot. See it again, Gary.
Yeah. Up and over.
You know, that's from about 12 feet.
That was not an easy shot.
From about 12 feet. The Tigers are putting on a show here tonight. So wasn't this young lady. She misses that time, does fly. Gruber back in the game. Emily Brown. Gruber outside. In the corner. Nichols back out. Grady in the game as well. Bree Smith, number 20 in the game for the Tigers as well. And Nichols takes it to the hole, and she gets fouled.
Personal foul number 12, Katie Dory, fourth personal foul.
Want to let you know we have a couple of additions to our schedule as things have opened up. And we're adding a couple of games. We're going to add the game against Mount Ararat. I had saved that game for the Patriots playoff run on a Saturday, Gary. I don't think we're going to save that day anymore. No. So we're going to add that game, and that should be a good one. Mount Ararat's in the mixed down South Class A. They only have 1 loss on the season, so that should be a good tilt for the Tigers. So we'll have that game. That's a 1 o'clock game on the 14th. That's a week from tomorrow. And then we've also added the girls' senior game against Skowhegan. We'll have a couple of games going that night. Gary has postponed his vacation to Florida to be able to do that game. We didn't have enough people to do it. Gary said, hey, listen, I'll stay. These kids have been great. I've really enjoyed working with them. So he and Leanne said they were waiting on their vacation, and we'll be able to bring you that game. Ooh, we've got Tumble City down there. Ellie Flagg took it in. She's fearless, isn't she, huh?
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Brewer's gone at the Tigers man-on-man the whole game.
They did play a little zone a little bit, Gary, didn't they?
I think,
they tried a little zone, but the Tigers are shooting so well from three-point land.
Right.
But the Tigers' ball movement has been really crisp tonight, isn't it?
Very difficult to keep up with them man-to-man.
There's possibly going to be a move afoot to keep Coach Gray right at home for the rest of the season, I believe, Gary. Just kidding, Mike. It's inside. Won't go. Mike Gray is the architect of this program. And going to get a foul against, well, you pick it. Let's see who they give it on. They'll give it a Gruber. Mike has built an extraordinary program here at Gardiner, and they have been in the mix with wins more than losses for a lot of years in this program, Mike. But the more important thing is it's an old school approach by Mike. He's the math department head at Gardiner Area High School. He's right here with the kids. It's an old way of doing things with the coach in the building. Brittany's in the building as the assistant coach. Coach Prey's in the building as the freshman coach. It's fantastic. It's a credit, to Nate Stubbard and how things are, been constructed here at Gardiner High School. He tries to do that all the time that he can, and that's the old method that you and I are used to.
Yeah, it's just so much better strategy when you've got that. You know what the kids are doing every day, and if somebody in the hallway needs to come talk with you, they will about a certain player. Mike's been at the helm here for, I believe, 19 years. Right up the hall from Rob and I for many years.
Outside, tipped away.
Then I think he moved upstairs, didn't he, Rob?
I think he did, yeah. He stayed downstairs as long as I was cooking the bacon down in my room for years with my illegal cafeteria.
That's how he got to
my illegal kitchen that I had there.
That's how he got to be 7 feet. He ate Rob's bacon.
I got that written into my contract when I came back by Chad Kimpton. I said, I'll come back, but, I got to have my bacon and eggs every morning. Bree Smith outside. She'll pop it. Almost got the 3.
Nice follow.
Emily Grady got it back outside. It goes. Gallagher loops it inside. What a nice feed inside to Gruber. No answer there. Pretty feed. And Megan Gallagher doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We've seen games where Megan's doing a lot of the off-the-book stuff. I think we gave her the Northeast Nutrition and Energy last game for her play off the books. That was a nice pass inside to Nichols from Gruber. But today she's got the offense cooking, and she's 5 for 5, I believe. Right, Dick? She's 5 for 5 on threes, Megan Gallagher.
Working for a pizza for her dad.
Yeah, McKenna Johnson got the pizza last game. As we said, we try to spread those around, but I think it's going to be one of those situations that's going to be hard to ignore the game that Megan's had, and we can probably already name her a Caps of Pizza player of the game. Chris can already type that one in. Stolen away by Carver. Comes Grady with it. Emily right side now. Dipped inside to Carver. Carver's up off the glass. Couldn't get it to roll home. Nichols tried to get the rebound, but it came to the Witches. Witches with a brilliant effort here tonight. Kaylee Dewar out front, just not able to keep up with the high-flying Tigers. Nichols moved ahead. Gallagher. A rare miss from outside. 5 of 6 now. We'll have to take a topping off that pizza, Gary. We tick down 137 left here. Good play by Carver. Carver's a good basket defender, Gary. Bree Smith ahead to Taryn Nichols out of bounds.
She hustles. She never has. Her attitude is always good, and she'll be back again next year.
Yeah, she'll be a vital player underneath. She and Takatsu will probably be the 2 inside players for the Tigers. Nichols, that one was maybe deflected. Chad Labrie still over there encouraging his kids. As we said, we've been impressed with their preparation in this game. Had a little trouble getting down here tonight due to the weather, but they came out pretty well. Carver didn't expect that. Nichols into Carver. Back outside it goes to Smith. Smith will launch it. She hit the 3. Maybe a 4-point play.
Smith for 3.
That brought the crowd to life.
16 foul.
Good for her.
Shooting 1.
Here it is as she looks to make the 4-point play, and she does. Comes back outside.
Nobody near her.
Gets fouled from behind. Right on the arm, and Bree Smith still puts it home. Got the 4-point play, a rare 4-point play. So a fun game for the Tigers tonight. Probably a similar game, I think, to maybe the game last night up at Brewer, the boys' game, where it was about a 80-40 game, and that's about where we're going to end up close to here. So kind of bookend type games between the two schools. Tigers just holding the ball now. So
I want to say congratulations to Brittany for her first official varsity win.
I don't know. I think she coached the game before.
Oh, she did?
I think so. Yeah, I can't remember when it was, but I believe that she did coach a game one time, because Mike was a bad boy one game a couple of years ago.
Oh, yes, he was. Yeah.
Inside at the buzzer. Count it. They'll count it. So that will wrap it up here for the Tigers as they win this one 81-48.
Let's hear it for the first varsity win for head coach Brittany Giro.
So the teams will shake up. Dick will shake up the pencil, and he'll come back with the Dick Layton postgame. But first, final thoughts from Gary Verhill.
Well, Rob, I thought it was one heck of a well-played game by both teams here. Really impressed tonight. Probably one of the best offensive games I've seen the Tigers play for quite a while. Not that they don't do it regularly, but they just couldn't miss. Their percentages from the outside were unbelievable. And I've always said that is with the people that they have underneath the basket to grab those rebounds, go for it. And they showed tonight that, tonight they didn't have the misses because everybody was burning down the net. So I thought the Tigers did a great job offensively, and the last 3 quarters defensively did a good job, more or less shutting down the Brewer Witches in the last 3 quarters. This Brewer team, I'll be very honest, I'm totally surprised what I saw here tonight by Brewer.
Yeah.
There's certainly, by far, even the record doesn't indicate exactly where they are in the season, but they're going to get some more wins a lot more wins, I think, and a much better team than I thought I'd see here tonight. I think the Tigers are fortunate they don't have to go up to Brewer and play them here at the end of the season. We'll probably give them a nice game, but overall, a very quick game tonight. Very few fouls tonight. Very well officiated. And one heck of a big crowd here tonight.
Yep. Well,
if you watch them bailing out, what's happened here sometimes is the students and the adults have kind of changed their position here in the gym where they're sitting. So the high school kids used to be right behind this basket down here.
I don't think they let them there anymore.
And it got a little too rowdy, I think. And Nate Stubbard has corrected that problem, and we don't see it. But we're getting a heck of a good crowd here. The last game was a good crowd, and tonight is even bigger. So I hope you enjoy the weekend, and Tigers will be back here. We'll be back here on Tuesday, I believe, and like I say, we've added a few games next Thursday. No, we'll be back on Thursday, I'm sorry, against the Morse boys.
Yep.
Right here.
Okay, Gary, thank you. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll tally up, and we'll come back. Dick Layton post-game show by the Gardiner All Sports Boosters when we come back after this.
You like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
We're back here post-game. Want to let you know that the Northeast Nutrition and Energy Player of the Game tonight, we're going to make it a Coach's Award. Let Brittany give that out as her first game this season. We do know she had a game back a couple of years ago. So that'll be a Coach's Award, the Northeast Nutrition and Energy Player of the Game Award. And for our Capture Pizza Award, that's going to go to Megan Gallagher. Megan, the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game, gets a free medium pizza. And great shooting tonight, 5 of 6 from three-point land for Megan Gallagher. And Dick will have the final stats here coming up. And let's bring Dick right up here, and we will get the final wrap-up from our Dick Clayton. Dick?
Okay, Rom. I'm not sure because I don't do all the games, but to me, this is the highest score they've got this year, I think, 81 points.
Well, certainly the home games, I think, and we'd have to go back and look, but I think you're right, Dick.
Yeah. And it was a team effort. A couple of girls did very well, but everybody broke in the scoring column. I was glad to see Brandon Smith get a 3 in the foul shot for 4 points. I don't think she has scored this year or been in so much, but that was good, I thought, anyway. Okay, we'll go to Brewer. I was really impressed with Ellie Flagg. She came down with 15 points, 7 for Jillian Ford. Kaylee Dorr had 4, 2 for Bridges, McKinney. Mariah Roberts came through with 7, Nichols with 4, Jenna McQuarrie with 4. Grace Labrie, early scoring, came up with 7 points for their 48 points. They did have a bunch of turnovers. They had 13 in all. Gardiner only had 7. But I was impressed that Brewer fought back in the end of the first period, first half, and at one point were only down 2 points. And,
right, that's right, Dick. That's a good point. Yes.
But Gardiner pulled away, but they were in the game to play, and they looked. As you and Gary said, they look better than 2 and 4 team, and probably be hard to face those girls up there in Brewer. I don't know, but anyway.
Not sure if we go up there or not. I don't believe we go up there. Okay. It's a one and done.
Okay. So we'll go to Gardiner now. Emily Brown, Savannah's younger sister, came up with 8 points. Taylor Takatsua, I was glad to see Taylor in the scoring column because she usually does the good rebounding and good passes, but she came up with 10 points. Brianna Smith, as I mentioned, the 3 and the foul shot for 4. They had a bunch of 3-pointers. Savannah Brown had 10, McKenna Johnson 7, 5 for Taryn Nichols. Lizzie Gruber, her fine game is such with 18. I saved the best of this game for last with 5 threes. Megan Gallagher with 19 points. A heck of a game for her. She couldn't hardly miss from outside. I think she missed 1 shot.
And it was her last one. She hit 5 straight threes.
But an unreal game. 81-48 game for Gardiner. They go to 7-0. Brewer is 2-5 on the year, but they look pretty good out there, I thought.
You know, on a positive note here for Brewer, I just picked it up with Dick. I really didn't pay that much attention, but the turnovers losing by 30 points and only having, 13 turnovers?
Yeah.
That's speaks well of.
Yeah, and 4 of them came right out of the 3 straight to start the second half.
Right,
and that's when the Tigers pulled away during those first and then an offensive foul. So they had 4 possessions. They came down, didn't get anything, and the Tigers were on fire during those 4 possessions.
A lot of teams, 13 turnovers, any team would take a night.
Right. Well, it was an up-and-down game. We're glad that you joined us here for it on this snowy evening, and certainly we'll be back with you on Thursday as we'll have a boys game. Morse will be in to take on the Gardiner Tigers. Well, for Dick Lane, for Gary Verhill, for Owen Munsing, our cameraman, for Chris Wheeler running our production, I'm Rob Munsing. So long and good night from Munsing Media.